Have you ever had a moment when an innocent favor spiraled into something that changed everything? When a casual request pulled at threads you didn't even know were loose, until your whole world quietly came undone. I never thought giving a simple massage would uncover a truth so tangled in guilt, desire, and betrayal that I'd still be sorting through its pieces today. It started on a humid summer evening, the kind that presses against your skin like a second layer. I was 27, working part-time as a massage therapist while finishing my degree in sports science. The job wasn't glamorous: cramped studio, worn-out table, cheap lavender oils, but it paid the bills and I was good at it. Her name was Sanaa. She was my best friend's wife. To this day, I still wonder if I should have seen it coming. I met Arif, my best friend, back in university. We bonded over football matches, cheap roadside chai, and late-night exam cramming. He was the loyal, steady type. Solid job in finance, clean-cut image, always talking about settling down. Sanaa entered the picture 2 years ago, a whirlwind of beauty, sharp wit, and the kind of quiet confidence that made people lean in. When they got married, I was genuinely happy for them. At least I thought I was. Our paths crossed often: family dinners, group hangouts, random grocery store encounters. We were friendly, but distant. I never allowed myself to look too long, to wonder too much. After all, she was his wife. The line was clear. Or so I believed. That evening, my phone buzzed with her name. Strange. We rarely spoke one-on-one. "Hey, sorry to bother you," she texted. "I've had this awful backache for days. Arif mentioned you do massages. Could you help me out?" A reasonable request. Harmless. I typed back without hesitation. "Sure. Come by the studio after 7. If only I knew. The clock crawled past 7. I was cleaning up the massage room when I heard the faint knock. When I opened the door, there she was, Sanaa, dressed in casual jeans and a loose t-shirt, hair tied back, but somehow still disarmingly beautiful. "Thanks for this. I didn't know who else to ask," she said, offering a tired smile. I waved it off, gesturing for her to come in. "It's no problem. Happens to everyone. Stress, knots up the back, worse than bad posture." She chuckled, but there was something beneath her eyes. Exhaustion, maybe? Or uncertainty? The room was quiet, just the low hum of the old fan and the faint scent of eucalyptus. She lay face down on the table, and I began working on her shoulders, careful, professional. But with each passing minute, the tension in the room thickened. Her breathing slowed. Her back arched ever so slightly under my touch. The fabric of her shirt shifted, revealing the soft curve of her lower back. I shouldn't have noticed, but I did. "You're really good at this," she murmured, voice soft, almost drowsy. I swallowed hard. "Thanks. Years of practice." The logical part of me screamed to keep it strictly professional. But then her hand brushed mine as I adjusted her position, lingering, deliberate. Our eyes met for a brief, loaded moment. That was the crack in the wall. "You okay?" I asked, my voice uneven. She hesitated. Then, in a whisper that didn't match the casual setting, she said, "Things aren't great with Arif." The air shifted. I paused, unsure if I should pry. But curiosity, and something darker, itched beneath my skin. "What do you mean?" She exhaled slowly, her gaze fixed on the floor. "He's been distant, working late, sleeping on the couch some nights." I bit the inside of my cheek. Arif never mentioned trouble. We were friends, but not confessional. Sanaa sat up, her shirt slipping slightly off one shoulder. "Sometimes I feel invisible." Her eyes locked onto mine. Vulnerable. Searching. A dangerous current rippled between us. "You're not invisible," I heard myself say, before my brain could stop me. The silence that followed said everything we were too afraid to speak aloud. The massage ended. But the night didn't. 1 week later, Sanaa messaged again. And again. The excuses were always practical: shoulder pain, neck stiffness, stress relief. But the space between us shrank each time. Glances lingered. Touches drifted beyond the line of professionalism. And then it happened. Late one night, she came by after hours. The studio was dark except for the dim lamp in the corner. She wore a hoodie and leggings, hair damp from a shower. Face bare yet impossibly striking. "I can't do this anymore," she blurted the moment I opened the door. Her voice trembled with frustration and buried emotion. "Do what?" I asked, though I already knew. She stepped closer, eyes glassy. "Pretend that everything's fine, that I'm okay." Her fingers curled around my wrist. "You make me feel seen, Adil." My heart pounded against my ribs. Every rational thought screamed to push her away, to remind her of the vows she made, the friendship I shared with her husband. But desire is rarely rational. We crossed a line that night, one we couldn't uncross. The massage turned into whispered confessions, then hesitant touches, then tangled sheets and muffled gasps. It was reckless, selfish, inevitable. And the worst part? It wasn't just lust. It was connection. The raw, unmet needs we both carried colliding in that small, dimly lit room. Afterwards, wrapped in tangled sheets and regret, she whispered, "I'm pregnant." The words detonated in my chest. "What? Sana, how?" Her eyes filled with tears. "I found out last week. Arif doesn't know. We haven't in months." The weight of her implication crashed over me. My stomach churned. "You think it's mine?" She nodded, silent. The room shrank around me. The lavender scent, the creaking fan, the faint city noise outside, it all faded beneath the roar of my own disbelief. A simple massage. That's all it was supposed to be. It's been 6 months since that night. The secret festers between us like an open wound. Sana never told Arif the truth. The baby is due soon. He believes it's his. Their marriage, patched together with hopeful lies, limps along. And me? I see them sometimes. At gatherings, mutual friends' weddings, casual dinners. I watch Arif beam with pride, hand resting protectively on Sana's growing belly. I watch Sana avoid my eyes, her smile brittle at the edges. Some nights, I lie awake, wondering what kind of man I've become. Whether silence makes me complicit or merciful. Whether truth would heal or destroy. The lines between love, betrayal, and responsibility blur in ways I never imagined. I thought giving her a massage was harmless. I was wrong. And now, every time I see that innocent swell of her stomach, I'm reminded, some touches leave marks far deeper than skin.